Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, a company that's been making huge waves in the tech and investment sectors. But here's the million-dollar question. Is AMD stock a buy right now? You've seen the headlines, the analyst predictions, and maybe even felt the gut punch of a volatile market. We're going to cut through the noise and give you a clear, data-driven perspective. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're talking about a company that's not just building processors. They're building the future of computing, AI, and gaming. But is that enough to justify the investment risk? Let's find out. Okay, let's start with the recent buzz. News broke that AMD's stock price dipped after reporting strong earnings. Now, that's a head-scratcher, right? You'd expect a surge, but the market often has other plans. This could be due to investors taking profits, concerns about future guidance, or just plain market volatility. Then, we've got analysts throwing around numbers like 58% upside potential. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it? But remember, these are predictions, not guarantees. We need to dig deeper to understand what's driving these forecasts and whether they hold water. Think about it like this. AMD just aced the test, but the market is still wondering if they can keep it up for the whole semester. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. So, what's the immediate impact on AMD itself? First, expect continued stock price volatility. This isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of stock. It's going to require active monitoring and a stomach for fluctuations. Second, AMD is in a constant battle for market share with giants like Intel and NVIDIA. They need to keep innovating and executing flawlessly to stay ahead. Third, their R&D spending is crucial. They need to keep pushing the boundaries of chip design and manufacturing to maintain their competitive edge. It's like a three-legged race. They need all three legs: stock management, competition, and R&D, working in sync to win. If one falters, the whole thing could come crashing down. Are they up to the challenge? That's what we're here to analyze. Now, let's zoom out and look at the ripple effect on related industries. First, semiconductor manufacturing equipment companies like ASML are directly impacted. AMD's growth means more orders for their advanced equipment. Second, data centers and cloud computing providers rely on AMD's processors. Strong demand for cloud services translates to increased demand for AMD's chips. Third, the gaming industry benefits from AMD's powerful GPUs, delivering better gaming experiences for millions. Fourth, PC and server manufacturers like Dell and HP use AMD's processors, influencing their product competitiveness. And finally, the AI industry is increasingly relying on AMD's processors for cutting-edge AI applications. It's a domino effect, and AMD is at the center of it all. Think of it as AMD being the engine that powers all these other sectors. If the engine sputters, everyone feels it. But the impact doesn't stop there. We're talking about broader socio-economic implications. AMD's growth creates jobs in engineering, manufacturing, and sales. This translates to increased employment opportunities and economic growth in the regions where they operate. Their innovations contribute to overall technological progress, leading to new products and services that improve our lives. The demand for skilled workers in the semiconductor industry drives the need for more education and training programs. This, in turn, fuels further economic growth and prosperity. And let's not forget national security. A strong domestic semiconductor industry reduces reliance on foreign suppliers, strengthening our nation's security. It's more than just chips. It's about jobs, innovation, and a stronger future for everyone. This is the kind of impact that truly matters. All right, let's get real. No investment is without risk, and AMD is no exception. On the technical side, the semiconductor industry is a cutthroat arena of constant innovation. If AMD fails to keep pace with Intel and NVIDIA, they could lose significant market share. Disruptive technologies could emerge that render their current products obsolete. And let's not forget the manufacturing challenges. AMD relies on foundries like TSMC, and any disruptions to their supply chain could cripple AMD's ability to produce and sell its products. It's a high-stakes game of technological leapfrog, and one wrong step could send them tumbling down. Are they prepared for the challenges ahead? From a business perspective, AMD faces intense competition, potential economic downturns, and geopolitical risks. Price wars with competitors could squeeze their profit margins. A global recession could reduce demand for semiconductors, and trade wars or tariffs could disrupt their supply chains. Customer concentration is another concern. If AMD relies too heavily on a few large customers, the loss of one could have a significant impact. Financial risks, such as high debt levels or poor investment returns, could also derail their growth. And let's not forget the influence of hedge funds, who can be fickle investors. It's a complex web of interconnected risks that require careful management. Finally, let's talk about ethical considerations. Semiconductor manufacturing is an energy-intensive process with a significant environmental impact. AMD needs to reduce its carbon footprint and adopt more sustainable practices. They also need to ensure ethical labor practices throughout their supply chain, including fair wages and safe working conditions. Data privacy is another crucial issue, as AMD's products are used in increasingly data-intensive applications. And as they incorporate AI into their products, they need to address potential ethical concerns related to bias and fairness. It's about doing the right thing, not just making a profit. Can they balance ethical responsibility with shareholder value? Now, here's a huge red flag. The articles we've been referencing are dated February 2025. That's ancient history in the tech world. The market landscape, company performance, and analyst predictions could have changed dramatically since then. Relying solely on this information to make investment decisions would be incredibly unwise. It's like using a map from 10 years ago to navigate a city that's been completely rebuilt. You'll end up lost and confused. Always use the most up-to-date information when making investment decisions. Another point to consider is the reliance on insider monkey and analyst opinions. While these sources can provide valuable insights, they should be taken with a grain of salt. Following hedge fund activity can be a risky strategy, as hedge funds may have short-term investment horizons and their actions can create volatility. And analyst opinions are just that, opinions. They're not guaranteed to be accurate and can be influenced by various factors. Do your own research and make your own informed decisions. Don't blindly follow the herd. So, after all this, what's the verdict? Is AMD stock a buy, sell, or hold? The answer, as always, is it depends. It depends on your risk tolerance, investment horizon, and overall portfolio strategy. AMD is a company with tremendous potential, but it also faces significant risks. If you're a long-term investor with a high risk tolerance, AMD might be a good addition to your portfolio. But if you're risk-averse or have a short-term investment horizon, you might want to steer clear. Remember to do your own research, consult with a financial advisor, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The stock market is a roller coaster, and AMD is strapped right in. Make sure you're prepared for the ride. Ultimately, investing in AMD is a bet on the future of computing, AI, and gaming. It's a bet on their ability to innovate, execute, and navigate the challenges of a rapidly changing industry. It's a bet that they can continue to outpace their competitors and deliver value to shareholders. But it's also a bet that comes with significant risks. So, weigh the potential rewards against the potential risks, do your due diligence, and make an informed decision that's right for you. And hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you bullish on AMD, or are you staying on the sidelines? Let's start a conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the tech and investment worlds. Thanks for watching.